Are you one of the millions of people that loses sleep at night wondering what we carry in our bags? Well, today's your lucky day. We're going to crack these puppies open. Just before we get into that, for you guys that weren't aware, we do have a Facebook page. So if you have Facebook, feel free to jump on and give us a like and follow, and check out the crap that we post on there. We post a few photos and funny stuff, and we post up all the vids as they come out and stuff like that. So yeah, check it out. It's facebook.com/MVDBR Enduro, or you can just type MVDBR into the search on Facebook and you'll find us. We also have a website. The address is mvdbr.skeeds.com. The link's down there. If you want to check that out, we've got we post up when all the videos come out, and we also post up photos from rides that you can download. So yeah, there's some cool photos and stuff on there. And we also have some short profiles on the guys and girls that we ride with regularly, and a bit of info on our bikes, what mods we've done to them and all that sort of gear. So yeah, check it out, mvdbr.skeeds.com. Anyway, back to the backpacks. So I'll just start off by saying, I know this won't be of interest to everybody, but personally I like these kind of videos, so for something different I'll just crack the bags open and let you guys know what we carry on rides as far as tools go and stuff like that. So we both run the Thor Hydrant backpacks, which we love. They're so good. They're actually one of the cheapest ones you could get when I was looking for a backpack. I wanted something with a decent capacity of water, and these are 3 litres. I'm hoping these guys keep going for a bit longer. They are 3 years old and they've stood up pretty well. As you know, we ride a lot and they get used a lot, and I've even flipped a 5th gear wheelie with that thing on my back, and it saved my back pretty much, and it had no damage apart from the water bladder inside busted, as you'd expect, and there's a couple little tears on the bottom, but overall it survived really well, and saved a lot of skin on my back too. So but yeah, I replaced the water bladder with one off eBay for like $15. Found one that's the right size and shape, so works really well. So I'll crack mine open first and see what's in there. There's a pouch on the outside here that we basically just keep our number plates in. It's not really much good for anything else. It's got a Velcro seal there, but yeah, we just keep our number plates in there. Now I'm recording this on the GoPro because I find it easier to hold with this sort of stuff, and plus I can stick it in my mouth if I need to use both hands, and I can still kind of talk and show you guys what I'm doing. So yeah, obviously we have the speaker mics for the walkie-talkies. So there's actually two compartments on these, and you pull them apart, and you can actually carry more bulky stuff in between there. So like we've carried 1.5 litre bottles of Coke with, well, fuel in them, and aerosol spray cans when you need to do some marking out and stuff like that. So in between there, it's a really good spot, and if you've got wet clothes or whatever you want to throw in there, that's handy for that. The walkie-talkie just sits in a little pouch there. Now just in this section here is the water bladder. Obviously, as I said, it's a 3 litre, which is great. And also I keep in there the dunny paper, fold it up. You definitely want to have some of that stuff with you out in the bush. Nothing like using a handful of leaves or dirt to wipe your butt with. And I carry an old tea towel as a rag too. A rag comes in handy for some maintenance and repair jobs out in the bush. And it weighs nothing and takes up very little space, so it's just something handy to have. I think that's all that's in there. In the outside pouch, I've got the click and ride indicators and a little baggie. The gloves that I should wear more often, but usually they just sit in the bag. What's that? Never mind that. No, that's just bet you guys haven't seen these little film canisters for a long time. But I keep my some Panadol and Nurofen and stuff in there, so very handy to have. Nothing like a headache to ruin a day's riding. And carry a little hand pump, pumping up tyres. These are Motion Pro tyre levers with a 22 and a 27mm wrenches on the end. They're aluminium, they're so light, really good. I use them for doing all my tyre changes at home and everything as well. This little thingy here. Oh, that's got some band-aids in it. I know most bike injuries, a band-aid isn't really going to help much, but sometimes if you get a blister or whatever, they can be good to have. Zip ties, a good assortment of zip ties, never go anywhere without that. It's just a plastic bag. I think I use that if it really starts raining heavy or something and I want somewhere to put my phone or wallet or whatever. It's handy to have. The old seal mate, she's had a bit of abuse. If your forks start leaking oil out on the trails, good to be able to just whip that out and run it around the seal. And you know, if it's leaking really bad, then yeah, you probably want to do something about it, and that's what that's for. I've got a video on using that if you're not sure about them. Bit of electrical tape, assortment of blade fuses. I should have got a master link for a chain in there as well. I'm not sure how useful that's going to be in a broken chain situation, but this doesn't weigh much, and I'd rather have it than not have it. So yeah, that's all that's in that one, and a little tool pouch here. I think that's all that's in there. Yeah. So I don't carry a comprehensive supply of tools, but hopefully I've got the main ones that we need. I'll probably need to add in a couple of Torx wrenches since I've got the KTM now. Since they use Torx quite a lot, but I haven't done that yet. So I've got assortment of spanners, 13mm, 10mm. Little multi-tool. I mostly use it for the pliers. It's got a little knife and shit on it too. It's just a cheap, super cheap auto one, but it's pretty good. A little ratchet there, sockets, spanners. Now with this, I use this as an extension for the socket, as well as it's pretty cool for a screwdriver. So yeah, just whack that on the end, and I've got a flat tip for that as well. A couple more sockets. The old Allen keys. Definite necessity. Yeah, that's it. So they're the basic tools I carry. You can do quite a lot with that, so thankfully haven't had to do too much with it. But yeah, we try to travel as light as possible. We don't want to carry too much crap. Anyway, I'm not really sure what's in Nat's bag. We do kind of, because we ride 99% of the time we ride together, we sort of share the load. So obviously there's no need for her to bring all the tools as well, so I carry the tools and she generally carries, she's got a spare tube in the bag and a tow rope, and she normally carries the snacks and stuff like that as well. But other than that, I'm not sure what I'm going to find in here, so probably just rubbish. Oh, yeah, trolleys. There's the tow rope, which has saved 3 KDMs so far. These things are awesome. If you haven't seen these before, they're little towelettes. So you pop one out and you unwrap it and you pour water on it. and they expand to like a moist towelette sort of thing. Yeah, they're really good. Good for a hot day if you want to wipe your face with something nice and cool and wet. So you just run a bit of water out of your hydration pack, and actually we've used those for mopping up blood as well when I came off. Okay. Oh, mouldy old cheese and crackers. I think I know what this is. Oh, that's in with our food stuff. Oh, and there's a hole in the bag too. Oh, nah. If you guys don't know what that is, that's a shiwi. Girls use it to pee like a bloke without having to take their pants all the way off. Oh, that's disgusting. I hope she washes it. It doesn't really look very clean there. Chewing gum wrappers. Yeah, Fox boot buckle. Constantly falling off. Good old Fox boots. Empty Panadol wrapper. She's really organised. And yeah, there's a 21-inch tire tube down in there as well. So I've heard that they can suffice in an 18-inch rear as well if the need be. Yeah, so that's basically what we carry, guys. Yeah, we'll see you guys on the next video. Doing a ride this Sunday. So yeah, we'll definitely have a ride vid up for that next week. So catch you guys then. Peace out. They're actually the cheapest. Did you piss off? Fucking eating the bag.